Hey everybody, what I have for you today are 5 tips for playing Pokemon. Now these 5 tips apply to any of the versions and should be kept in mind when playing any Pokemon game, whether it's Pokemon Red, Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Pokemon Black 2 or White 2. Now the first tip is train more than one Pokemon to be strong. I've seen so many Pokemon players say, oh, I'm at the second badge in the game and I have a level 40, Pignite or something of that sort. Yeah, you know what, that's great that you have one Pokemon that's extremely strong, but what happens when that Pokemon faints, falls asleep, gets paralyzed, or is facing a Pokemon that it is weak to? You need more than one strong Pokemon. Plain and simple. The second tip is use your PC to store your items. Throughout the game, you accumulate and amass a ridiculous amount of items that you basically will only use once or twice in the entire game. But you leave them in your bag, generally. Then when you go to pick up another item, it says that your bag is full. And you lose the chance to pick up that rare candy or that max ether. So with that being said, use your PC to store the items that you will not be using or needing. The third tip is to have a diverse group of Pokemon in your team. It's fantastic if you have 6 level 80 Pokemon that are all fire and fighting types. They're probably going to do amazing against, a Pokemon that is a grass type. But unfortunately, they'll be horrible against a Pokemon that is a water type. Plain and simple. Have a diverse team of Pokemon. Have some flying, some ghosts, some psychic, some grass, some water, some bug, and onwards. Plain and simple. Have a diverse group of Pokemon in your team at any given time. Diverse types and diverse abilities. That, it's very simple. You'll be covering your bases. The fourth tip is to catch as many of the legendary Pokemon in your version as you can. I know that catching a legendary Pokemon can sometimes be difficult. It can sometimes take upwards of 40 minutes, to catch a legendary Pokemon with Ultra Balls. And you may have to hit the reset button, on your Nintendo DS or your Game Boy many, many times. But the legendary Pokemon are the keys within your Pokemon version. They are some of the strongest Pokemon you can acquire, and they are very rare. So let's face it, they're awesome to show off. With that being said, take the time and as much effort as needed to catch as many of the legendary Pokemon as you can in the version that you are playing. And the fifth and final tip is fight as many trainers along your Pokemon journey as you can. I know that sometimes it may be annoying to walk up to a trainer and fight it. It may be easier to walk around the trainer if you can, but the simple fact of the matter is that these trainers will give you Poké-Dollars, which are just plain and simply awesome, and they'll give you a lot of experience points so that your Pokemon can gain experience and gain levels and become stronger. And, I would like to think that one Pokemon trainer battle is equivalent to at least 5 or 6 wild Pokemon battles. So they will help you so that you will not have to grind fighting wild Pokemon, farming for experience points before fighting the Elite Four or gym leaders. Fight as many of the trainers along the way as you can, no matter how annoying it is. Just do it, and I can guarantee that you'll end up with a stronger group of Pokemon. And those are the 5 tips that I have for you. They are valid for any of the Pokemon versions that you will be playing. You can use them in anything from playing Pokemon Yellow to playing Pokemon Black or White 2. Just use those tips and you will be a better Pokemon trainer. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.